So this has all been going on. And you know what's interesting? Do you know who stood in the way of all of this? Just a fact. Just a fact. Don't let me inconvenience you. Do you know who stood in the way of this entire thing? Joe Biden. Joe Biden did. Because Joe Biden did not take the bait. He didn't take Israel's bait and fight Iran. He had two opportunities. When Israel provoked Iran in April 24 and in July 24, Joe Biden deterred Iran but did not attack them. It was Biden's National Security Council, it was Democrats in the Senate that tried to constrain U.S. weapons supplies to Israel. They wouldn't give Israel 2,000-pound bombs. And when Joe Biden got in, the first thing he tried to do was reconstitute a nuclear deal with Iran. Go figure. That was the first thing he tried to do. What happened in August 2023? Just 2 months before October 7th, Joe Biden had a prisoner exchange with Iran and unfroze $6 billion in assets that were tied up in a South Korean bank that then made their way to Qatar and were on their way to Iran. Because Joe Biden was trying to make a grand bargain. It was under Joe Biden that China brokered a rapprochement between Saudi Arabia and Iran, which is a diplomatic revolution. So think of Trump ripped up the nuclear deal. Trump killed Soleimani. Trump designated the IRGC a terrorist group. Trump allowed Israel to annex all of Jerusalem and declare it its capital, which set the stage for Al-Aqsa flood, which set the stage for what is happening. Trump oversaw the repassing of the Memorandum of Understanding. Actually, I think it was renewed under Obama, just before. Can't blame everything on Trump, but he set the stage for all of this. Biden tried to interrupt it, and then Trump was brought back to resume. And the Jews didn't even want him. The Jews wanted DeSantis, then they wanted Haley. Finally, they settled on Trump, and then they were all in. And now you see why. 8-front war. They can't fight it alone. They can't fight on 8 fronts alone. They're a tiny, pathetic country of 8 million people. You think they can fight all these enemies all at the same time? They can't. They need us. That's why the 8th front is the most important. They needed a revolution in America, color revolution in the United States, so that we would sponsor all of this.